Thanks for stopping by to check out how to remove the Hummer sky panels and fit them all in the frunk in the bags that came with the vehicle. I'm not using the stacking system. I'm solely using the bags that came with the vehicle. What I like to do is I like to open up all of the windows, so I don't need to open up the doors. You do that by just holding down the unlock button of the key fob. Then I also, of course, open up the frunk, and that is a double click on the key fob frunk button. That will open up. Now, the sky panel bags are all in the frunk. I usually just keep them folded up, and what I do is I start from the driver's side and work, of course, to the passenger side. So I start with the driver's side front and then go into the back and do the same on the passenger side. When you're taking out the sky panels, you've got these two levers here. So you take one and you open up that, and then you open up the other lever here, and then you lift up. And what I do before taking the panel off is I close the levers. And what you want to do is lift the sky panel up. Do not drag it across the weather stripping. When you do that and drag it across the weather stripping, you risk actually tearing the weather stripping, and that's where a lot of leaks happen. So when I put the first sky panel in, I put it in its bag like so. First one's always a little difficult, right? And what happens here is we're seeing a lot of people on Facebook saying, hey, I can't fit all 4 panels in. What's wrong? What am I doing wrong? Or is there something else to do? So what I always do is, many people I think start out with the panel with the front end facing outward. What I do actually is the very first one, I turn it around and have the front of the panel facing the back frunk. That I find creates a really nice level area, and it also allows me then to stack the remaining 3 forward facing. So it ensures that you can close the actual frunk when you're all done. Overall, this takes me about 3.5 minutes to actually take all 4 sky panels off and put them in their respective bags and then close the frunk. This, of course, is going to take me a little longer in this review to show you guys what I'm doing because I'm going a little slower. But overall, yeah, I can do it in under 5 minutes with the bags. The reason why I've really stuck with the bags is I'm not totally sold on the stacking system and how it takes up room in the frunk when you're not necessarily using it. So the second sky panel is now in. I've kept the curved side out, and I'm going to keep the curved side out on all the remaining sky panels. Okay, so now we'll open up this one. I always open up the bags before I bring the sky panel around. That way it minimizes any risk of you dropping the sky panel. So lift out 1, open up 2, lift up, and again lift up without dragging it across the weather stripping. Close that up, and then again just push it back and align it, and it almost like clicks into place. Oop, forgot. Open up your other bag before you bring the sky panel around. Fold that open. Let's go get the last sky panel. Here and here. Open and lift out. So this is the very last sky panel. Now we've got 4 set in place. All of the fronts, so all of that sloping front area, they are all facing out in the same direction, but the first bottom one is, of course, pushed to the back. You can use the straps that come with the vehicle. A lot of the times I don't use the straps just because I find you don't really need them, but I'll use it anyways to show you that they can actually totally fit in their area. Okay, so I'll just do one for now. We'll do the other one here. Okay, so that's clipped in. So now they're all set in place and we are ready to close the frunk. Okay, so we've got all 4 in. They fit perfectly. The frunk closed and all the sky panels are off. So again, I had mentioned that I wasn't totally sold on the stacking system for the sky panels. The reason why is I really like having the extra space in the frunk to put things like my briefcase or my wife's purse or other things that you want to be more secure if you're going out. The majority of the time the sky panels are on the roof, right? They're not necessarily taken off like I've got them right now. So with having that full stacking system, it takes up the full size of the frunk. So it's almost not usable space. And from the time savings, I don't even know if there would really be true time savings. You saw how quickly I did it. If I did it without kind of going through and fully guiding, again, I can do it in under 3.5 minutes. So it's very, very quick, very, very easy. You'll see that the contour and the way that it curves is very much molded to the way the vehicle is. So yeah, again, you can do the top 3 sky panels with the front facing out and do the bottom one with the front facing the back in. And that will always allow you to fit all 4 sky panels in the frunk all together and making it nice and easy for you.